Good morning, you guys. Miss Trace here on how to draw a cool geometric design. We're going to be using a vertical line, horizontal line, intersected by a horizontal line. And then we're going to plot dots at equal increments. And then we're going to connect the dots with diagonal lines. So let us begin. I'm going to use my red template. You want to make a line vertically, which is up and down. You want to rotate your template because you want to put a line horizontally across or intersecting the vertical line. So this is my horizontal line. I would kind of recommend you move this down a little. They should actually be equal amounts here and here, but it's a little askewed and will work just fine. Then at equal increments, if you want to use a ruler, you can. Mark it at 1 inch intervals or 1/2 inch, depending on how much space you have. I'm going to eyeball it. It's called spatial reasoning. So I'm going to start from the intersection. Start from the intersection and count out for each line going out. These are quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting from the intersection, I'm going to count out 5. Same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, these lines should be spaced equally in equal increments. You can use a measuring tool if you'd like. And you start from the intersection and count out. So you do not start here at the end and count 5 because these lines may be different lengths and that will mess it up. Now what I do is I connect my dots. So I think I have, yes, I'll use a pencil so it's a little bit thinner than the chalk. You take this dot here and you connect it to this one on this quadrant. So again, quad means 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to connect this one to this one. I can take my measuring device or my template and connect it. I move it over to the second dot and I connect it to the second dot on this line. I go to the third dot and I connect it to the third dot on this line. And I just keep going. The first one is the hardest because you have to think about where you're connecting it to. Once you connect it, you just keep moving and it becomes really easy. So this one on this quadrant, same thing. It goes to the one that's furthest from the, so if it's closest to the intersection on this axis, we're going to connect it to the one furthest. Once you get this down, you won't forget. It's just a little confusing in the beginning because it starts to create a design and you're not even really sure how the design happened. You just have to trust yourself that you know the steps and that in the end it's going to turn out. So I'm doing the second quadrant. I'm also using my ruler. You should have gotten a ruler with your set. And being see-through kind of helps. You can, however, use your template. So I'm going to do this quadrant, the one furthest from the intersecting lines on this axis, on the vertical axis, gets connected to the one closest to the intersection on the horizontal. And that's why I said you're going to need to know your words vertical and horizontal, because pretty soon you're going to have directions and that's all they're saying: vertical, horizontal, diagonal, plot dots, connect. So really all my diagonal lines are intersecting, and as a result, well, it's a really cool design. It actually, so you can use different colors for this, for these lines if you want. It's up to you. But what's really cool is then you can actually color them all in with a really beautiful. I'm going to this one and the last one with a really beautiful color scheme like monochromatic or black and white or white, gray. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool design. If you wanted to start with really baby basic ones, and then I'll end here, you can go like this. Draw a vertical line. Intersect it with a horizontal line. If you want to just do 3, start at the intersection. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And connect the dots. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants. The one furthest from the intersection on the vertical line goes to the one closest to the intersection. So you connect it like this. This one goes to the furthest one. Don't say I can't do this. The answer is right in front of you. You'll be able to do it. You just got to really look to see what you're seeing, and make it happen. If you want to make a really cool design, you can do more out here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then connect all the lines. You know, so on and so forth. So it can be kind of cool. It's a good way to doodle and stay engaged when teachers are teaching. But it's a cool gig. That's what you are doing. Vertical line, horizontal line, plot out dots on increments, equal increments, and then connect the dots. All right, have fun. Bye.